Everybody got it? So I want you to do it real slow. We'll do it sort of, you know, traditional. We gotta do it the traditional way right now. I'm standing here, so I want you thinking of just your kata. But then this guy comes in, that's the move to get out of the way. Even if this hand doesn't hit, double him up. If you double up on gallbladders, you know, you got a better shot of doing something. And then, all right, he's not out. If you lose from here, I can't help you. I don't know what else to do. You know? Because you just did this, your next move is here, your next move is to turn around, right? Turn around with him. You know, but if you lose from behind a guy and he's on the ground and you're standing up, all right, come to the school for a week, we'll work on it. So, standing here in your traditional position, doing a quick movement to get out of the way, whether you get this or not, great, but it's still, this is what's important because this is your guide hand. It's putting him and gearing him to the ground, you know? I mean, if they have hair like Pat too, pop something and grab it to control and push it down to the ground, right? Everybody's got it, everybody understands, right? So you want to just shift, you're doing short stance now and catching up to the guy. All right, everybody try that, please. Now, you stay right there. Now, you're thinking the kata does this. So this hand has to hit the guide. You want it to guide it to your hip, but your hip is not going to be there. So when you hit, you're shooting from over there, then wrap his hip. This hip is not going to be there because you got to create your space. So now step this back, and as you step back, you want his head to stay attached to your hip, so you guide it there with it. So that was to there, and then now you just catch back up and hit it. Boom. So that's all you're doing is just going. To take his head, to guide it that way, and hit it again. So you're hitting it. That's it.
Yeah, don't worry about this.
And back. But that's what I want you to see is if I'm standing here, kata tells you be even. But in order to get out of that, they go for what I got in my little rank here is they go for the lead leg. So that's the leg that you got to move, right? You don't want to spin out of it this way, right? If I'm standing here like this and he's coming for it, and I do this, even if I'm moving this is in his power zone. This is still what he was wanting for. I got to create that space and drop out of it, right? And now Jerry doesn't have a kata that does exactly this, but he does seisan. Seisan has there's different versions. Some of it does this, some of it turn like this, and then it cat stance. That can be either straight on and drop him back into it, or it can still be right here to the side, right? Because cat stance, you're up off the ground. I don't have this foot planted, so if he does get to it, what's he gonna do? You know, right? You get it out of the way. Boom, and you got your, you know, you still got your technique. Get it out of it. So, you know, and he figured that out. He put it into, you know, that's what this is all about. Put it into your version, your way of thinking, right? So everybody's got the understanding of this. Reality is punching, hitting something here, triple warmer, stomach 6, stomach 5, right? You guys play with the mental nerve at all? So getting into something in there, anything, you've got 3 yangs right there. This is kind of a cool little piece. You know when you step out in the hachi, there's versions of it, right, that do back fist, they do open hand, some of them cup like this, right? You know, it's just, as George and Chris say, it just, you know, depends on the size of the person's hand and what they do. Well, these 3 knuckles, you can, as long as you take 3 of them, whatever. But those 3 gang points are separated exactly just about the same as your knuckles, right? So if you back fist, you got a great technique. But if you roll it, you still got a good technique. So if you're doing something with somebody, you know, and we'll stay right there. We'll do it off of this version so everybody can see. You're dropping in to get to this, boom, there's your shot. Just roll those knuckles, bam. Because in some of the old books, it just has a huge circle right there, and it says the 3 yangs or the 3 hards. Just circle right there in front of the ear. You know, I've never hit somebody with that, but you can, I mean, you can knuckle somebody, vibrate somebody, or these type of movements. You got somebody doing something to you. You place a hand over here, and these knuckles over here, and you rub in and vibrate with that. Nobody likes that. Nobody likes that. So again, if you're on your back and they're locking in, you know, because that's what you teach, keep your face down, maybe you can do that. So it's just giving a different noogie, you know. But it's this, or it's this, you know, whatever does this in kata, all right?
Next time, we finally get to go to the ground. Not that the stand-up stuff hasn't been fun. If you're interested in more of Senior Master Instructor Seal's techniques, you can order his DVD, Pressure Point Boxing, an integrated approach to pressure point fighting. This DVD is typically $39.99, but Master Seal is offering it to Martial Arts Explorer viewers for $29.99. You can order the DVD directly from Master Seal by emailing him at sealacademy@sbcglobal.net. We'd love to hear from you too. Send email to us at explorer@martialartsexplorer.tv. For Martial Arts Explorer and Michael Kleinepeer, I'm Scott Combs.